Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Okay, so Rudy Giuliani's in the news. Judge Beryl Hall made a ruling on this defamation case against Ruby Freeman and Shaye, where she found where Rudy basically surrendered and acknowledged all the defamation. So Beryl Hall, the judge, basically said that Giuliani has intentionally hidden financial documents and other records in defiance of court orders. So, when it comes time to send this case to the jury, she is going to be telling the jury will be instructed that it must, when determining an appropriate sum of compensatory, basically of damages, that they can infer that Giuliani was intentionally trying to hide relevant discovery about the Giuliani business's finances for the purposes of shielding his assets from discovery and artificially deflating his net worth. In other words, he lied. He was hiding his records from you, and you can infer his guilt from that. Additionally, Giuliani and his lawyers will be prohibited from making any argument or introducing any evidence stating or suggesting that he is insolvent, bankrupt, judgment-proof, or otherwise unable to defend himself because he failed to hand over evidence that would show that those claims were true. So, basically, Rudy, the only way Rudy's getting out of this is if he truly is broke. That's it. That's the only way he's getting out of this. There's going to be a judgment for Ruby Freeman and Shaye. The question is going to be how much, and then the better question is, how will they ever collect? Trump. Giuliani's lawyers are also suing him for $1.2 million because he hasn't paid his legal bills. Giuliani says those things are excessive. Giuliani owes $500,000 to the IRS, but has made his arrangements with that. So, Mr. Giuliani, have you been hiding finances? Nightmare situation for Giuliani. He is stressing out. He's got all these court cases, and there's just so much losing. All the losing. He must be tired of losing. Can you get a drink? Because they caught him. They caught him trying to get away with it. He thought that by pleading out, saying, yeah, I defamed him to avoid discovery. And he did that to avoid discovery. He thought he could sneak away with this by saying, yeah, I defamed him, but I've got no money. And since there was no discovery and he won't turn over the financial documents, he's trying to sneak away to keep what wealth he has and not be forced to pay this out. And I suspect that wealth is hidden in other accounts, potentially overseas accounts. He's got that money, and he's got it kind of throughout the world. And he got caught. Judgment in the past, yeah. These are all the court cases going against him, and this is in this current court case. Again, he pled a no contest, or basically he said, yeah, I defamed him, so he wouldn't have to go through discovery. So it just basically goes to this: how much are they going to settle on? But again, he's hiding stuff, and he just got caught. But now the jury instructions are going to say you can give him as much as you want. He can't prove that he's broke. And that's the justice system coming in. This is the just thing to do, and justice is going to be served in this trial because of it. Now, again, part of the question is, will they ever see a dime of this? I haven't seen any pentacles yet, but we're leading up to the pentacles. If we have pentacles, man, we want them to come out here. Overarching situation is the Page of Cups. I think Giuliani tried a novel approach to get out of being held accountable financially for his actions. But the judge is not buying it. The judge is not buying this. Well, yeah, sure I did, but I've got no money, so can't get blood from a turnip. There we go. there's going to be a big payout that's going to be given to Shaye Moss and Ruby Freeman. They are going to win a very large judgment in this case. Now, this is a civil case, so this is not Rudy going to jail, but the story's going to have a happy ending to it. Their life is forever different. Their life is forever changed on this. But it's a new life going forward. Hopefully, this different life is a better life for them. I think Rudy's also facing prison time. It wouldn't be for this case. It will be for other things. Well, it could be for this case if he continues not to... if he is... not perjured. I'm drawing a blank on the term. If he doesn't follow the court's orders, he could find himself in some jail-like consequences. But again, it's a civil case, so we have to find out now. Will these women see any money from this? Freeman and Shaye Moss actually see any money from this. Contempt of court. That's what I was looking for. Contempt. He could put him in prison for contempt charges if he continues to be a butt. But will Ruby Freeman and Shaye Moss see any of the money that they're going to win from Rudy Giuliani? I think they will. They're going to be... no, it's looking at the money. And they may not get all of it, but I think they're going to get a good chunk of it. Got the Page of Swords... There's that Two of Wands again. Somebody gives them up. Somebody spilled the beans. You know, like Giuliani's sex slave secretary, the woman that was doing anything so that she could get her high-paying job and get these bonuses that he was never intending on paying her. You know, it's going to be that sort of thing because she wants to get paid too. But somebody is going to out where Giuliani's keeping his money. Yep. Oh dear. Yeah, so he's got his money hidden. Somebody else where he's hiding it. And then Ruby and Shaye are going to get the lion's share of their money. And I suspect it's in foreign bank accounts, like Swiss bank accounts or something like that. They figure it out. Somehow, some way, it gets figured out that Rudy was hiding cash. And they find it. And Ruby Freeman and Shaye Moss get their payout. Now, I'm curious about that Four of Wands. Is that for Ruby and Shaye? Or is Rudy going to see some jail time for, like, contempt? I'm just going to ask, will Rudy see some jail time for contempt? If the answer is no, the answer is no. Then that just means the Four of Wands is for Ruby and Shaye. And it might be that I read the cards and it is Ruby and Shaye anyways. Having a new life, a new start on life. Okay, so. Here we go. Entertainment purpose only. Four of Wands. What's that about? Oh, that's Rudy. Back to Rudy. That's Rudy potentially being held in contempt of court. Yeah, because he's going to say he doesn't have it and then it's shown that he does have it. And he's been working to hide it. Oh, jeez. Intentionally hiding it. It's found. That money is found. There we go again. Overseas, they find them. It's overseas. I'm almost guarantee you it's overseas accounts. It's like Swiss bank accounts. And they find it. They get the information and they tie that he has purposely been doing that. Okay, so, yeah, I think that is going to be something that the courts would not look kindly upon. And again, that gives you a contempt charge, Rudy may see the inside of a prison cell for something like that. I don't know how the law works as far as that goes with civil court cases. You'd like to think that if a judgment's been made against you and you say you don't have any money, then they find the money that you've been hiding in a bank account somewhere, that there should be a criminal punishment that goes with that. And maybe there's another charge that comes along with it. But contempt of court, when you're ordered to give something over and you don't do it, that can land you in jail. All right, so Rudy's in trouble. I'm not shedding a tear for him. He's doing it to himself. He's a lawyer. He knows what he's supposed to do. He knows what he's not supposed to do. And he thought he could get away with it and, thought he was much smarter than he really is. I guess, when you're drunk, you make bad decisions, huh? Entertainment purposes only. Thank you for watching this video and supporting my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you for doing what you do to feed the YouTube algorithm beast so that my video makes it out to new viewers. And to those new viewers, welcome to the channel. I hope you found this reading insightful, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.